gaming. Chill vibes tonight, chill vibes tonight. Laid back life, laid back. No stress, no fight, no stress, no fight. Throwing parts together, throwing parts. Crafting all night, all night. Get ready to build, get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right.
That should have switched over there. It doesn't matter. All right. There's all sorts of wackiness going on here. Let's get me out of here. There we go. Computers, gotta love them. They'll just change stuff on you for no particular reason. And with that said, it is Friday? I think it's Friday. Hold on, let's take a look. I hope it's Friday. That means I only have to work tomorrow and then I get some time off. It is. It's Friday the 13th. Oh my goodness. I didn't even realize that. One of my favorite days. Because why not? All right. It is Friday the 13th. I've got about quarter after the 7 p.m. hour. At least from where I'm sitting. I know some of you are still out there in the past and some are even in the future. But whatever present you happen to be in, well, I hope it's going good. All righty, let's get into something. Let's actually get some music rolling. There's probably somebody actually, worthwhile streaming, like a Jason Plays or a Beeble or somebody of that caliber. It is Friday after all. Or KJ and, but what we're going to do, get rolling here. Justy, welcome. How you doing? We'll throw baby in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Brightness. What the heck was I doing here? Something, apparently. When did I do this? Last night, maybe? Did I do that last night? I might have. I was not feeling good the other day. Oh yeah, that's right. I want to try and bring this out a little bit. Got it. Although I kind of like where that is. Let's do a save. Yeah, we're going to try and keep it a bit mellow tonight. It's been a long week, even though I took a day off, an unscheduled day off. The tooth was killing me. I wasn't sleeping very good, and I said, you know what? If I can get away with not working today, I'm gonna. I was hoping to get a nap in, didn't quite work. Not too bad today. I've been doing the usual maintenance, but also, for those of you who were here for when this got started, we're not done with it yet by any means. I think we can add more here. We started with one hexagram, and yeah, no, I realized that it was Friday the 13th in my intro, and I'm kind of bummed. I knew it was at one point. Somebody mentioned it today, but I just couldn't, completely forgot. And I'm unfortunately going to have to go into my PlayStation and jump into every one of those saves. Anyway, what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted by myself was we started with one hexagram, and we went through a myriad of different central images just by adding in a half floor panel and then playing around with different legacy floor parts. So, if I want to, and I started making a small circle using the small floor panel, but it just didn't get anywhere. It kind of did, but it was like a little too much. Alright, I don't understand what I have where here. Excuse me. Alright, so this is going to make a pretty drastic change. Boom. So now we have that shape, kind of more of a star with the cross beams. I like the other one better, but it's a little bright. double tap what's going on. And I put the shroud, so hopefully we can block out some. See, now we took those triangles out. We went from that shape to this shape. You know, in the center. We actually, you know, have a better design. We'll go back onto that one as well, but now we have this thing. And I kind of want to... I don't know how far I can get away with it. Alright, let's save. I'm probably going to have to reload here. Alright, these are large floor panels. Which, you know, as we remove, we start to create just removed a few of the floor panels. And now that brings in a new pattern. And you can continue to kind of do this. So there are a decent amount of options. You know, and this is all before we start trying to add in, you know, different color. Or that orange, yellow, red color, whatever it ends up being. Ooh, that's actually nice. We can integrate. So I'm debating on moving these up because I think I'm trying to see where this lands. So that's a combination of, all right, floor panel. And this is where it can get confusing as well. You're like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is. Tough call. Scheiße. And guess what? Those are in there. Showstopper Gaming, what's going on? Yeah, we're just working on noodling, basically. Alright, I gotta reload, unfortunately, because that there I can't delete without deleting a bunch of other things. Oh, I'm sort of known for that. The kaleidoscope stuff I build tends to be a little psychedelic, man. Groovy, my friend. Can you dig it? Right on. Showstopper. I have a video of the first thing I made when we got this new part. It's a big, giant thing, and it takes like 2 minutes to turn on. But kind of where all this started from. And then I did a kaleidoscope a while back, and there was something in... I needed to reload, right? Yeah. Before I go hitting a save by accident. So, this is not a modded save, by the way. I do not have mods installed on my new PC. My new build. My baby over there, temperamental, is what you want. So I started messing around with, hey, no. So I noticed when you're in multiplayer and you reload your restore point, and this is where we're getting that double up. I don't know why we're getting this, but I think it's part of the reason anyway. I think there's another reason behind the double up of parts. Yeah, see? We reloaded our restore point, and it brought us back to where we were. Because we were in multiplayer. Don't dig on that. So anyway, I started, I had another kaleidoscope I built a while back that had a similar effect here. And it was before either I learned and or we discovered a new technique. And I kind of finally figured out again how to reproduce it on a regular basis. So I also have a city build that's pretty crazy. Yeah, here's the dream machine. That's the big giant machine. Oh, freaking. So yeah, I started, messing around, just making patterns, and then I'll figure out how to incorporate it into a build later. But and I can show you how to do this if you're interested. It's not super difficult. You have a basic grasp of glitch building. And what the heck? There's only 2 of us here. 3 of us, I think, unless somebody left. We got Double Tap, we got Zesty, and we got Showstopper Game. They're all still here. Why not? Alright, so this is experimenting with this part, creating like energy cores, or something you might put in one of your builds, like an energy core on a spaceship if you build a ship or something, or a space station. So, oh yeah, those are still there. Okay. So for this, I wanted to kind of rein in or make it look like it was more concentrated. But granted, if you are, at a certain perspective, you will see more. Nope, don't do that again. Oh, hey, get back up there. We got that flashing stuff again. It's back. And then, of course, you know, the floor. To complete the look. And it's always good to visit your own stuff, just to pick your own brain for ideas. I wish this stayed on when you walked away from it. Excuse me. WRW code. What is going on? Dude. I don't know if Showstopper's still here, but... And for those of you who use Wallpaper Engine, this is on there as a moving wallpaper. But yeah, so this was the first thing I built using the, and now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, you know what? You know why this works? It's layered, like my early ones. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I am here to try to help and answer questions whenever possible. It also helps me remember what the hell I did. I love that you're right in it now. It's so much better. It's just such a bummer that you know, I can't turn this on and then you come here and you can see it. You know, I would rather like, because finding all these, one, you have to know. You know, so you, and if you don't know to stay within a certain distance, you know, you walk away and you're like, oh, I want to go look at it again. Well, guess what? Now you got to turn it on again. So I really wish they would add an electrical connector or just leave it running, please. It's so cool. Just let it go. Like figure out a way when you're at, you know, when somebody's there, it's on, you know. If you want to shut it off, cool, you shut it off manually. But that's what inspired everything that you're seeing right now is, you know, that part, this build here. You know, it's kind of a mixture of these things. And, you know, sort of a new, hopefully a new attempt at a, you know, the new kaleidoscope, or we're gonna have to come up with this. APG engine is what a lot of people have named it, renamed it. You know, somebody called it that, and it started being called that. I don't know. I just used to call it the sci-fi kaleidoscope when I first made it. So after being inspired by a friend of mine who showed me this bit he did, he's like, "Look at this little thing I made." I'm like, we have new technique, and let me try this. And it was funny because later on he was, and yeah, I'm not going to read it, so y'all know. But if you don't, you can ask. And again, different energy cores. I was like, you could land your ship here, and this would be like a charging area, you know. Kind of this energy would charge your ship. You know how you don't need launch fuel when you hit a landing pad. So I thought it'd be a neat, you know, little, but, you know, you don't get to see it until you turn it on, and then, you know, blah, blah, blah. And most of what I build in these environments is 3-4 parts, you know, of a type, you know, 3 mostly, but like this is floors, roofs, boundary seal, obviously spinning globe, and the and you know, those are incidental, but you know, the main portion of it is a bunch of roofs, and you know, just put in at an angle or two, and then you leave sight. Oh, thank you. Check my older video, my older stream. Scroll way up, you'll see kaleidoscopes I made that are now ruined. I made a water garden. It was really cool. It used to have water. You know what? I might even be able to show you all that. If you're interested, let me know. I can go into my PlayStation videos and I think I can bring it up. But now that we've walked away from this, notice how the back is no longer running. So now this is just, you know, static again. Sorry, I got a tooth thing every once in a while. You're going to see me do this, so I apologize. But anyway, so all of this craziness led me up to where I'm doing now, because I was thinking of one of my other kaleidoscopes, and something that I liked about it was like the subtle we can probably call this uploadable now, huh? I would imagine. Ooh, pardon me. Do I have anything here? Do we put down on this one? I don't remember. We'll find out. Not, can I call you Code? Where are we? Oh, yeah. This one I like, but it's too much. You can't get you can't even get your camera out to really view it. And there's 2 different ones here. There's this one, which will take a minute or so to turn on. Just give me a switch. Let me wire them together. Because some of these are buried, you know, in order to, for convenience in terms of putting it into the build. Actually, I'm like, there's an electrical contact there. I'm just going to use that instead. Granted, it's a kind of fun little game where you could, I could leave something like, there are 8 to turn on. Can you find them all? Or however many there are. In one of them, it's like almost 100. I forget how many. It's like 80 something. Didn't we count that one day? And we'll know if we missed one. Like here. Remember what that looked like when we first got here? It was like, whoa, that's super bright. But then you add in all your stuffage. And the neat thing about these two is you get in closer, and depending on your perspective, obviously I would use my camera. And you can take little bits and pieces of this, and just use a part of it in a build. You don't gotta go super crazy if you don't want to. I tend to do this in the beginning just to kind of see, all right, we got a new part. It does this cool thing. I already have techniques from a previous version of this style of build. And, what can we do with this? And how, what will the game take before the game starts to be like, no more, please. Hence why the first one is gigantic and so massive. I've been trying to scale them back so people can, don't have to feel intimidated by, you look at this and you're like, I can't build. Yes, you can. It's a lot easier. If you can glitch build, if you know your universal adjacency, and you use my CPR, it's not mine, it's what I use on a regular basis. I just happen to name it because people are like, you should make a tutorial because you use this so much and how you do all your stuff. And I was trying to figure out a way to, cube paver, or a cube pyramid raised paver. But we originally called it crap. Building with crap. The cube raised paver pyramid crap CRP. But yeah, I mean, it's the part's doing most of the work. You just need to figure out how to make it interact with it, basically. And that's what I've been doing lately, is trying to figure out, what works and what doesn't. Anyway, for me. And then hopefully somebody will watch this and go, that's kind of neat. Let me see what I can do. And they create something and figure something out that, I was like, oh, damn. And hopefully I see it. But the hardest part with building these is trying to, get a multiple color and pattern sort of thing going on. And something preferably symmetrical, like a kaleidoscope. And with these, these larger ones are more like hey, look at this crazy thing, you know. But as you kind of walk in on it, you see all this other stuff, and depending on where the light's hitting things and perspective, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. And just in these 3 parts right here, you know, the patterns we're getting, the, you know, the way that this is picking up on certain things. And again, if you ever want to learn any of this, because it's not that I don't want to, I just never remember to because I'm too busy either working or, you know, trying to figure things out to make, instead of, you know, it's like people are like, you should make a tutorial. I do. I build everything in front of all y'all. And then if you have questions, you ask. Those are kind of my tutorials. I know it should be so you can go back and reference it. I get that. And have it be very specific instead of an hour or 2 of me going, what am I going to put here? No, that doesn't look good. No, not that. Oh, wait a minute. But I'm just, you know, look at what we have just in this small area. You know. And then this one, which is colossal in its size, and I cannot walk away from it. And even the camera, if you get too far away with the camera, it dies out, which is kind of a bummer. All right. So before we make it move, this is before turning it on. And right here, it would all turn off in the center, so I have to kind of gauge. And now we'll turn it all on. Oh wait, come back here. Like I like the shape and pattern of this and a lot of it, but it's too large, and you know you can't truly get away with like walking away, getting perspective, because the fact that everything shuts off. Again, if these could be wired together, you know, now that it's just a building part. You know, that would really, really help. And you could do a lot more cool things with it, with switches and turning it on for certain things, you know, adding it to a game, for example. Add a cool effect to your game, or maze, or puzzle, or etc., etc., etc. And just so I don't got to do this every time I want to look at this one. You know, I can just go and like turn on one. You know, hit the switch, call it a day. You know, I mean, I don't mind because it gives me some practice with my jetpack abilities, and I also know where they all are. Although I'm sure, you know, the longer I, you know, don't visit one, I will forget where I put them. But they're in pretty evident spots in most cases. The other one we just turned on, there is a few that are kind of like, you need to know they're there. Otherwise, you're not getting the whole full effect, and it is noticeable, actually. You're like, why is just this area doing stuff? And now that all this is on, oh, we got the middle one. Oh, yeah, don't have my PlayStation character here. Is that the other area? A lot better with the camera because I can, you know, pan out and you get better view. Still want to do something where it's moving in here. I think that might be my next target. I was hoping this would do it, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is. So, anyway, that's what I've been doing with this part. It's not exactly what I would call a small build. Hey, Insanity Trap, what's going on? Alright, let's get back to what we're working on. As much as this is really neat and pretty. This is one of my favorite patterns I've made. I just, you know, and it alternates colors perfectly, you know, with that, you know, warm to cool. You know, it's you know, very well done, very floral, very mandala, you know. It's got a vibe, but because I can't back away from it without the center going to shut down, which it probably already has. No, it's still going, okay. It's just kind of a bummer. All right, where is... And see, we walked away from that one, which we just turned on, and it is now shut down. So, that is the downside. Oh! Oh, please tell me you didn't shut down. I only know where K-Dog is. Nice. Alright, cool. Yay! Oops. So used to doing certain things here. So now we can kind of see. I'll get a little more view on that. I mean by nice and pretty? You got great color, you got great textures, you know, but in order to get that, you have to build, you know, that layer, that depth. Now the center's dropped out. I think I went too far. Oh no, it's still working good. But yeah, I like this one. I think it came out really well. But you know, you really need to kind of, oh yeah, so see, some of these went out, oddly enough, because I went too far the other way when I went to go look for the base terminus, which I don't even know if I have one here yet. Might need to take a little nip break in a moment, / bio break. I just got home from work not too long ago. Ate a little something, and then I was like, you know what? I don't want to watch TV. Kind of want to hang out, build, see who's around, chilling. And now we're at this mess of a mess. Me trying to figure it out. But again, we started with one pattern. On this one. And I have now transformed it, and we can transform it again and again and again just by moving certain things around. And, you know, doing, you know, half bits with the floor. Using the smaller versions, the quarter versions. All right. This big behemoth, should we mess with this one? Like, I feel I need to bring these out more. But I feel if I do, we're going to lose this. But I don't know. Alright, before I get involved here. And this is what I mean by just a simple change of, you know, removing a couple, 2, 3 things. We now have that. So, you know, being able to kind of just change your pattern pretty easily, and it's a lot of experimenting, and, you know, you're not always 100% what you know what you're going to get with this, you know, as we have this kind of flowing through the legacy floor panel. And you need legacy parts for this, so at least the floor panel, the steel floor panel, or the metal floor panel rather, excuse me. Which you can always ask any one of us who have them to drop a couple off for you at your build to play with, and you can always do that. All right, we're going to take a quick little breather. I know I've only been on for like an hour, but I can't stay on too late tonight anyway. I just kind of wanted to show some of the folks who've been watching me the past couple days with this new sort of wall technique, which that's kind of what it started off as, is like this new wall. I'm like, I need a new wall, like something different. I'm really kind of liking that little bit right there. And you don't have to go this crazy. I just do it just to see what I can get away with, you know, but you can use this, and I actually want to try something in a little bit. I want to kind of just do this one little thing. Granted, you know, to set it up takes a few minutes, but so I'm just going to take a quick little breather, do a little bio break, grab something to drink, and I'll be right back I see we're low on our count tonight. You know, we're going to go for at least another, well, probably at least another hour at least. And then tomorrow when I get home from work, it depends on what time it is, because it is busy season for me, but and then we got our Sunday stream, and then Monday, Tuesday as well, more than likely. My weekend streams. So it's the holiday season, and I get busy this time of year. My job gets me busy, so I get home later, which means I don't have as much time to stream. But anyway, blah, 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 blah. I'll be right back. Hope you're still here. If not, have a great rest of whatever time of day you got going on, and hopefully we'll see you again. But I need to go and, do stuff. I'll be right back. All right, we're basically back. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a moment. Boop. We'll alt tab on over, and we're gonna frame drop for a minute. I hate when this happens. It doesn't always do it. But lately, so oh, not too long. Awesome. All right, what do we do? All right, let's move those out and see what it does. I think we're gonna come out too far. Let me see where they end. If I can go one more block out or a half a block out, I think it'll be a little better. So let's try that, shall we? Alrighty, let's see what we can get down here. That means I gotta delete, 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 no. And then we gotta bring this down. Nope. What's going on back there? What's happening back here? Alright. Get me all worried and weird over here. Okay. Alright, so each one of these we are shooting down. Let's see where this lands. That's gonna be let's go past it. I think I was at the halfway point before. Alright, I'm gonna try a full block. If I don't like the full block, we'll go we'll half step it. I'm gonna change the music in a second too because oh hey, look at that. It's almost like it wants to be there, but not really, because can't get the damn glitch. Thank you. Alright, where do you end up? You stop. Ah, see, that's what I thought. Alright, you stopped too short. Alright, so now we gotta go a half on each one of these, which is a pain in the frickin' butt because we're gonna have to do each one individually. Forkenheimer, I bet, right? What's gonna happen here if I do that? Yeah, that's gonna end up being a nightmare. So we're gonna have to do each one individually, or I'm gonna have to keep it where it is, which is here, but I know it's gonna look better if I go and do the work. It's always work. Yeah, it's just the way it is. Some things will never change. So, then we go here. Work. One more time. I have a stack around here somewhere. I'm just, all right, where's my stack? Right here. Come on. Stop being such a pain in the rear end. My hind quarters. And then what is it that we're also missing out on? And we're also not getting all the way into the center. Yes, it is. So, oh, apparently I've only got one viewer at the moment. This is all about trial and error. It's really all trial and error. You cannot, you can't get away from it. Please don't. Thank you. All right, we're gonna reload because I don't want to redo all that. As much as I'm, yeah, because it's not gonna end up being covered completely with these. By the time that comes around, this is now covering that. Go like that, though. It's not as. You're killing me, Smalls. What do I do here? I have to do each one of these individually. I cannot set it up as a circle. I'm worried I'm going to cover this. But I like what this is doing here because this shape here matches this shape here, right? Boom, 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 boom. All right, you know what? Kill me. This is such a pain in the arse. It really, really is. I guess we know where all those are ending up. That, and then this, and then that, and then this. And then that actually needs to be black. I don't gotta recolor all that when I put them in. That goes there. That goes there. Might as well see how it looks. Right? Why not? Worst case scenario, we'll try reloading. And a lot of it, damn it. But that's a lot less obtrusive on the eye in the center. It's not as bright. But in the same, we're also losing some pattern in that. We're gonna frame drop for a second. I hate that. There we go. We're back. did the 4, now that. Okay. And this is what I mean by it. Just sometimes it's just these subtle little differences that, you know, either make and or break, I suppose, depending on how you want to look at it. I mean, it's art, and so, you know, is there a right or wrong way to do this? No. Does it look good in the end? Hopefully. Not always. But we went from a very, you know, one pattern, even just this half step with even this, you know, with the race initiator, you know, the center is less bright now. Granted, I don't have the full set in here, but where it concentrates the light is different. We're getting a new pattern with, you know, the kind of pointy star bits right here, right where my finger's pointing actually. You know, because we've widened it out, so now it looks a little bit different because of that. So, you know, the amount of subtle changes you can make very quickly. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Where am I? What time is it? Why are we in your room? Yeah. It's one of those you'd have to be in different areas. My torrid, crazy past. Okay, we'll try it with just these, then we'll add in the rest if we need to. I think we need to though. I'm already kind of sensing we're missing something. Yeah, because we're missing the, yeah, because we're only lighting these for some odd reason. That's weird. Why is that? Okay, I guess we need to do all of them. You know what? Before I do, I need to know that we have I can't do a regular save. I mean, I can, because I can do all this again. I know where I did everything. It's not, I mean, we have our setup, so it doesn't matter. I can save, but I'm wanting to do the autosave. Look at this for a minute. We need to put something down there. I think something. Need to add some more to this, but it's neat. not a, less of a circle. Autosave? Come on, autosave. How do I trigger the autosave? Is it just every... Enter the base. Okay, good. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I thought I remember someone saying something about entering your base. Alright, so let's reload our autosave. You thunder, what's going on? Yeah, it's, oh, craziness, my friend. It's all insanity. Insanity. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, see, it's only getting the bottom quarter. That's weird. I figured it would also do the same on the top. Alright. I like it, but no, we would have to... Alright, so then we'll just do this. Apparently. Screw it. You're all out of here. We need to see where we're ending. Alright, yeah, I think we need to add in the others. But it is kind of a bummer because I did like the outer, that little thing that was going on out here. I might be able to add it in another way. Although, I don't know. I just don't know. But this is what I talk about when I'm like, there is just so many possibilities that you can just kind of noodle around and see what you get out of it, you know? Blue healer, what's going on, my homie? Yeah, we're just making wackiness as usual. Still think we need to add in the other initiators, but yeah, we do. Yep, alright, we do. So let's do that. Wiggly Piggly Gaming. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? I like the name. Oh shoot, I kind of need that other thing now to know where I may have preemptively. Ah! Shoot. Alright, you know what? We kind of have to reset. Oh no. Well, that was rather dumb of me. Where am I? Really? That was my last save? Yeah, okay. I'd rather be here than as screwed up as I just made that thing. Because, yeah. It means we gotta do some work again, but oh well. What else is new? We always have some form of work to do. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I did come to the wrong spot. Yeah. Same planet, though, I think. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure. Sanctum of Chaos. You gotta have to say it that way. Kind of glad that this is just an R&D kind of mess because it's chaos. All right, let's go here. There you are. Yes, it does. You thunder. Okay. At least we're back at a tolerable spot. And now I can just mess with that later. So, alright. Let's actually do a fresh save. Well, that has happened. But, see, then I like this. So we're going to keep it this way. And then we're going to mess with the middle. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, and see how much more pattern and how much more in the center this gets? Thank you. But at the same time, it gets super white bright there, whereas when we kind of took it away from that. So part of me is in the debate of, yeah, we should go back to what we were just doing, because this gets very, very bright in the center. But I really dig this. Can I make that happen somewhere else? You know what, I think I can. Or at least close to it. Alright, just means I'm gonna have to make it bigger. Well, at this point, it's trying to find sort of the right pattern, I guess, or just messing around with the patterns. Of course, you're going to be trapped in there, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Damn it. It's not horrible. But the fold over in the center is a little off, and that we can't do anything about that. That's the part. It's not horrible though. You little bugger, come on. Really? You're gonna do that to me? Oh, I know why. one job, eh? Okay. No, I keep getting into square land. Yeah, no. Alright, well, what if I add and then remove? So, say we do that, right? You know, I like that little triangular pattern. Is that all matching? Yes, okay. It's off. Pattern's off, but yeah, shoot. I know what to look for as well. Yeah, see, but that creates that fold over, man. That freaking sucks. Like, we're missing stuff because of the way the part phases. And I think some of it's the lighting as well, though. And the pattern matches all the way around, but then when you get into that, whatever's going on behind there, yeah, the patterns are, well, almost endless. But you can, that's what I mean, you can continually change this. You know, and then we do our, you know, our other little additions. not even sure I wanted to keep that center light, but. Yeah, ask away. What is your question? I'm not concentrating at the moment. I'm just trying to get these in. Yes. It's called a PC. I know you can enlarge things past with there's some base computer trick. I don't quite know it, but I know it exists. This is different. I don't believe so. Why? What are you trying to do? Part of me still thinks we need to add in, oh, we have to get it. I gathered that. Not that I am aware of. How about that? Looks right, but it's not. It could be the fold over. The natural, it is. It might be the natural fold over, but there's still something off here. Where is it? Yeah, not that I'm aware of. But you might be able to do it with the base computer trick thing, but in the opposite direction, but I can't be certain on that. Because I've never used the base computer trick before. I don't like messing with that. It's too... You can break your game too. Not like, permanently, but you can definitely cause some havoc. Yeah, but see, this right here is what's getting me. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't like messing with that. Let's see if I try that. Already done this, right? Yeah. I think some of our problem might be solved too if I put it back on that. What happens if we just keep going? And yes and no. maybe. Well, yeah, it is the race initiator. That's why. That's too far out. But what you're gonna use it for now, just to see what it does. I'm just curious at this point. See what kind of pattern we get. We may have to do. Yeah, we may have to do it like this instead. Not really doing much there, is it? No, no, it is not. But if we do that, that shows that here. Right. Stuff to figure out. Kind of already knew that though. It's neat. Just got to figure out what to do with the rest of it. I wish this was darker like it used to be. It'd be a whole lot blacker. It had a lot cooler texture. Alright. Oh yeah, it's time for me to roll. I have to work in the morning. But just wanted to kind of get out there that this particular technique, design, whatever, is there's a lot you can do pattern wise, you know. You don't always have to throw the crazy animation in, you know, you can just keep it simple. You know, make the wall. There was an idea I wanted to try, but I have to get going. I gotta go to bed in a while, unfortunately. But then tomorrow's my last day of work, and then we get the weekend, so we'll be doing a lot of this. There's a few things I want to try with this. But yeah, it's got potential. Certainly does. Thank you, you Thunder. I mean, even just that, that's not too bad. Hey, yo, Sound Off, you're coming in at the end, my friend. I have to work tomorrow, so I got to cut early tonight. Otherwise, I would keep going. Just changing the patterns around on this is, you know, pretty spectacular. And a lot we can do. Lots of things we can get away with. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. So I will be on tomorrow. Hopefully, if I don't get home too late tomorrow. But I have a feeling I might. I think one of our jobs is going to take us most of the day before we even get to any of the other ones. But yeah, give this stuff a try. There's a lot of potential here, I think. But anyway, sorry, Sound Author. Tomorrow or Sunday, we'll be out again doing more of this. So again, thank you all. We will see you soon. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, make a comment, and all that jive. And that notification bell will tell you when I'm going to be back on again. But until next time, you know who this is. It's me, that wacky dude, Kevin C. here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of love, peace, and Starship Grease. Excuse me. Get those action pants on, get out there, and start building some wild and wacky stuff. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye.